Hello, Jason. Mike Richards with the Golf Digest Challenge. Thanks for sending your swing in to us. I want to talk a little about your golf swing. Looking at your setup here on the right-hand side, your grip doesn't look too bad. Right hand might be just a touch strong, but I'm not going to try to address that today. One of the biggest issues I see is let's get you a little wider with your feet. You're hitting a driver here, or at least swinging a driver. So let's get a little wider with your stance. And then as we swing the club back, I'm going to put a line in right here where the golf ball would be sitting. And right now, your body's tilted already the wrong direction. What I like to see happen is, again, widen the stance out, and as you set up to it, your shoulders look pretty darn level right here. Well, what should happen to your shoulders is they should have a tilt to them. So your right shoulder would be lower than your left, your right hip would be lower than your left, and your spine would actually be tilted a little bit more at an angle away from the target. That would then put our head, most of it would be back here on the other side of this line, so the left side of your face would be on that line. That's a good starting point for your setup position, and here's why. As you sit there and swing with this setup, you're going to see there's not a whole lot of body turn, and if anything, your body's going the other direction, which makes your arms get really long in the swing. We got to work on getting that head correctly positioned, your body much better turned. When you then take a look at the left side of the screen, you're going to see as you swing it back, the swing gets very vertical right there. There's not a whole lot of turn going on with your body. And then what happens is you thrust it and it comes way from the outside. And what I mean by outside is right now your club is right there, which is quite a bit towards your left forearm. And Jason, what needs to happen with a golf club, especially a driver, is it needs to almost flatten out a little bit and come more on this path, this yellow path I just did. It needs to be coming closer to your right forearm. But all that can't happen until I get you set up properly, tilted properly, and then turned properly. So what I'm going to do is show you a picture here. And here's Kenny Perry setting up to the golf ball. We can certainly see his right shoulder lower than his left. His hips are fairly level. Most of the guys I want to teach, I want to have a little bit more of a tilt to their hips. But his spine is right about there. Now if we drew a line up from the golf ball with him, I'll draw a red line this time, you're going to see where he is certainly behind his golf ball to start with. And when you're starting there, your head is on the other side towards the target. So you're already behind the 8-ball here. Now if I take all these lines away, and I'm going to draw the one red one back, I want you to see exactly how much he gets turned behind his golf ball. See that turn right there, Jason? You go the opposite direction. So now what happens is you're actually in the way, and the only way you can bring that club down is come well from the outside, which we saw in the other view. So I would like to see you really work on your stance. Look at his feet compared to your feet. Work on tilting yourself in a better position, and then making a better backswing turn, because you can do so now. Once you do that, that may fix that downswing on the other view we showed. So work on those things with your posture. And if you want to, email us another swing. I'm glad to take a look at it, but let's set up those postures again. Try and mimic what I showed you with Kenny Perry over here. Good luck to you, Jason, and thanks for sending your swing with the Golf Digest Challenge.